G'day, Decoy. Alrighty, let's get going. This looks like it's a 4-3 game, which means we want the box art. There we go. Hello and welcome to The Blobber Checks Out. Quite possibly the worst game for the Wii. It's back in Pog form. Spogs Racing. I guess season? We'll start with easy. Okay, start. Jumping tip. Line up your jumps properly. Use your entry speed and approach angle for the best outcome. Too much speed and you'll bounce off. Too little and you'll fall short. It was the prequel to that. Press button 2 to race. Okay, we have two buttons. One is reverse and one is forwards. How do we turn? We turn with the D-pad. How do we use special items? Plus? Minus. Okay, there we go. A is use item. The rockets aren't increasing our speedometer speed. Maybe I have to keep button mashing A. No, in fact, somehow the rocket has slowed us down. It is particularly basic. Yes. Okay, this time the rocket slightly increased our speed. It appears that there's only one kind of item, the rocket booster. Burnout Zone, Dynamite, and Quarter Miles, our opponents. Bringing shame to the name of Miles. It tells us that there are weapon ones. Well, we still haven't seen them. I don't know, this control's okay so far. It's ugly, and the music cut out for no obvious reason. Yeah, it does look a lot more like the N64 than a Wii. This is true. Seems like we've permanently killed the music. Okay, it does Lakita you to the other side of the jump. It's also like stuttery when it does those flyaway camera shots. They also did that horrible Zorro game. The Zorro game was at least somewhat charming. No. Third. We're still in the lead overall. Thankfully, Miles has made up some time. Nicktoons Winners' Cup Racing. Can join recent discovery of mine, Smurf Dance Party. A sellout Sunday list. Also by these people. Okay, it doesn't accept you holding down A from before the race. Fair enough. No item for me. So it's got a rich get richer problem. Yeah, but the ground has stopped existing. In exchange for getting the trees, we no longer have ground. Does seem really unfair that everyone else is constantly overtaking us. Okay, maybe we're better at turning than them. Maybe there are some vehicle stats that we just don't know about. Yeah, the others seem to slow down on corners a lot more than us. Much faster on straights. We might have to look at our vehicle setup after this if we fail. There was music briefly in the first level, Fish Lips, but then we tapped the sidewall, and when we were reversing, the music cut out and then has not come back. Despite the fact that this is a whole nother level. Normally they're faster than me on straights. I don't know why they're suddenly going slower. My only explanation is the difficulty setting has forced them to lose. Spog 1 is victorious and Miles goes from second to last. We slightly extend our lead and Miles is back at the bottom. Wow. Getting rear-ended makes us go slower. How horrendously reasonable. Totally shouldn't be the person behind me that slows down. It's on me. The camera shakes when we go over the like wooden ramps for the jumps. Yeah, like that feels horrible. When they overtake me when I've got a boost going. And they aren't even boosting. They just seem better at the loop-de-loops than me. I do actually kind of like this scoring system, though. I wish more racing games had a, like, your position throughout the race matters, not just your position at the end of the race system. Oh, we're still in the lead, but not by much. Okay. I would have thought that 4 races is normally how many you do, but maybe there's 6? No items for me? At least the item blocks come back reasonably quickly. Not quite instantly, but pretty quickly. Second. They're still ahead. How many more races could there possibly be? It's either 6 or 8, right? Isn't this just the earlier course but mirrored? I'm fairly sure this is just the earlier course but mirrored. Cat in the Hat for the GBA, PS2 or Xbox. Yeah, I don't know, La. I don't know. It might be vehicle stats that we're in, like, a vehicle with good turning but crappy speed stats. Is the only thing I've come up with. Crappy max speed. Why at night needs to sound like 100 helicopters flying through a tunnel, I don't know. They're all just faster than me there for no obvious reason. The most positive review. Said that the AI was terribly erratic. And yet here, I'm faster than them on a straight. There doesn't seem to be any consistency. The non-boosting one was faster than the boosting one there. How many levels are there, Fish Lips? I don't mind. This is... You're not spoiling some big important part of the story. If it's like 50 levels, then I'm expected to play 50 levels. 12? Yeah, 12 is livable. We can do 12 levels. Then we might stop partway through the tour if it was like 50. Victory, for no obvious reason. And our lead is a pretty sizable 200 points. Almost 3? Yeah, 3. Congratulations, Spog 1. Yeah, there are stats. So we have good handling and brakes, but not good speed or excel. How do we change who we are? Set stats? Okay, that's apparently as good as I can do for max speed. Let's look at what we can do. We can adjust our color and our face. Man with a hot dog? Oh no, it's dynamite. Girly doll. Ninja. Pirate. Old man. Robot. Skull. Linebacker. And yin yang. And look at this scroll bar. Some Vista scroll bar happening here. Well, let's be tiny girl. And be orange? Can we be green? We can be blobber green. Fantastic. Is there anything else that we can do? No. It kind of looks like there's multiple parts to your vehicle, but I can't work out how you change them. So it looks like there's like a partial system there that got abandoned. Oh my god, it undid all my things. No, come on. We said we wanted to be a tiny little girl. We want it to be green. We wanted to have high speed. Thank you. Okay, that time it's happy. Let's try this other game mode. Crash and grab. IGN says the speed is directly related to your position, so you go fast. So when you're in last, you go faster? That doesn't seem true. My speedometer doesn't seem to correlate directly with my position. Like my max speed. There are times that I've been in front and had it be at 130, and there are times I've been at back and had it be 109 max speed. With the old car. With the new car, it looks like our new default speed is 120? We're probably not going to make that jump. Well, well done, AI. We definitely do seem to be faster. Oh, this mode has weapons. Okay. And that's why it was a different colored cube? The different cubes are the different kinds of items? Looks like. Ah, tire spikes, which of course are not very useful in last. This is useless when there's no one in vision. Yeah. But it showed as having locked on! Oh, we're meant to ram people. And we steal their body parts. Game. I never said turn to the right. What a dull track. Play again? I think not. Roswell's has some fierce competition today. Can I exit, please? Alright, what else have we got? That's it. Well, we've got quick race. We can do one quick race, full field. See if that's just the same as the normal race mode, but only one race instead of 12 or whatever it was. Didn't feel like 12. Yeah, it totally is the same as that other track, but just mirrored. There was this version of this track, and there was the one where the big lumpy bit was facing to the right. You also sure that we can't have music back? Maybe if I change the music to medium, it will bring the music back? No, still no music allowed. No, because like the first 10 seconds of the first race had music, Decoy. I feel pretty sure that we had music at the very start of the first race. I'll need to check the video, but I felt like the music didn't cut out until we hit the wall and had to reverse. And since then, it's just never come back. Try hitting the wall in the same spot. That might turn the music back on. Hey, FGs. I hope you had a nice time with Mario Wonder. You playing that makes me feel like I should go back and actually finish New Super Mario Bros. Which I never got round to finishing when I had it. A number of those games that I didn't finish. Yeah, I think it was the Wii U one that I had and didn't finish, but I'd need to go look up my box of Nintendo consoles and game discs. Yeah, this looks just the same as the season Grand Prix, but we're only doing one race. Having plans for DLC for this seems like hubris. I mean, clearly we need more little character icons to choose from. Final turn from memory, yep. Victory! We defeat Quarter Miles, Redline, and G-Force. Alright, and I think that means that we've now seen everything the game has. Aside from multiplayer mode. But I wouldn't want to subject anyone else to having to play this. I don't know that I could bring myself to give it a 1 out of 10. It's more like a 2 out of 10. The controls work, and I am pleasantly surprised by it not trying to get you to do the Wii steering wheel thing, and instead using D-pad left and right. It's quite ugly, but I can think of uglier things we've played. There's not a lot to it, and many of the courses seem to just be mirror reflections of the other courses, so even the, like, supposedly 12 courses might just be 6. They probably couldn't make the Wii... Look, I am glad that it's D-pad. If this was insisting that we steered like this as well, then I might go down to a 1 out of 10. But the fact that the controls worked, and they were fine, is like one of the saving graces for this title. Alright. Is it the worst Wii game? I have trouble thinking of a worse one that we've played, but I was honestly expecting worse based on the reviews. Right. Anyway, cheers all, I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see what other horrors and marvels the Wii has to offer in the future. For now though, bye-bye. Alright, we go from this unknown horror to the partially known horror of Final Fantasy VIII. Have we done... Yeah, we've played Wii Mario Kart. We even played it with the... I broke out my plastic steering wheel that you shove the Wiimote in, and we played it with the steering wheel and everything. Just to make Ninjin happy. Because he insists that using the correct sensible GameCube controls are for the weak. Right. What we want is to plug in our Switch controller, unplug the Wii sensor bar so that the LEDs don't die on our Chinesium Wii sensor bar. Yeah. And then we want PlayStation. No, not the no GUI version. The proper version. See if that matches where I think we are. We change to our PlayStation scene. We are no longer playing Vans of the Walls Cyberdeck. We are playing Final Fantasy VIII. Looks good. Alright. Check if this is where I think we are. Looks like yes, because it's saying the missile base, so I think we're good to go. Hello and welcome back to the Bobber Plays Final Fantasy VIII, here as part of Final Fantasy Friday. Last episode we got very grumpy with the game not telling us what to do properly, and that you can run out of fuel whilst driving the car to the missile base, which you need to bring the car. If you abandon the car because it has no fuel, when you get to the missile base it says we won't let you in. Can I please? I just want out of this menu. And we've just broken into the base, and we need to blow stuff up so that they don't attack the gardens. It's locked! We also still have lingering sadness that we left all the Digimon to die in the prison. It's also locked? Then where the hell else am I meant to go? I mean, the fact that there was a save point there, maybe I've missed something. Implied that we were on the right track. Is this a ladder? Not that I can tell. Do we press the big red button somehow? Again, not that I can tell. It's just gonna say it's locked again. Can we fiddle with the things next to the doors to open the doors? Not that I can tell. Well, good job, game. You're providing as good a direction as you normally do. It does have nice music. We'll give it that. Coming from the endlessly echoey race car sounds of our previous game. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else that I can go. But all we get is it's locked. We've somehow earned money for walking around. Okay, it's very particular about where you point. Insert ID card, but we don't have one. Stop yelling. I found this in the car. Maybe it will work. Verifying access granted. Woohoo! Now we went through this door. That seems like it's super unnecessary and it should just trigger that when you try to interact with the door. There's someone here. What should we do? Act casual. Can we talk to you? Stop right there. No running in the base. The catwalks are narrow. Whew, don't scare me like that. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Can we go through your door? This place is off limits. Alright. That's cool that stuff is happening in the background. There's another save point here, but we haven't done anything. I should perhaps make sure that... No, we couldn't, could we? Because everything's already done. Like, we wanted to give you someone, but everyone's already assigned. So we're just not allowed to. Which is horrendous, because it means all the Ugh. Game just so bad. The missile launchers are through this door. This place is off limits. We can interact with the computer. Caution, authorization required. This control panel, something, something, something. Don't touch that! Okay, can we go through the door? Yes. Hello, what do you have to say? Maintenance soldier. The last launcher should be arriving soon. I'm doing an inspection. Come back later. Am I meant to go down this way? No? Am I meant to go down this way? No, there are some invisible walls. And there's nothing else here. Won't this just leave the room? What if I talk to you again? What if I try and fiddle with the computer again? Enter the password or you cannot use this system, was what I couldn't quite read before. Well, I'm quite willing to attack you to go through. No idea, and the game isn't telling us either what it wants us to do or where it wants us to go. There's probably some small object that I haven't rubbed at exactly the right angle to be allowed to interact with it, like the door button was. Try rubbing ourselves against all the walls. You found a draw point. Even though it's not shown. There's no draw point visible here. They're meant to be a glowy, sparkly triangle thingamajig. That makes me horrendously worried that there are other things I'm meant to interact with that aren't shown. Like that. This is what a draw point is supposed to look like. I'm busy. What do you want? Aren't we supposed to inspect the circuits? It's already time. We're doing the real thing today. There's no way we have time for it. Could you deliver a message? Tell the guys by the missile launcher to go on ahead. We'll catch up with them later. Thanks. Okay, so this is how we get rid of the people that were guarding the door? We tell them that someone else needed them to go. As if we couldn't do that before we heard it. Maybe you? No. Maybe the guy's inside. Yeah, there's a hidden draw point here. You found a draw point, but there's nothing there because we already used it like 5 minutes ago, and it's not shown on screen. I have a message for you. What is it? You're supposed to go on ahead. Could you tell them I can't go yet? I appreciate it. Alright, walk back to the other people and tell them no. Apparently these military don't have walkie-talkies. It's a no comms environment. They said they were too busy. What should we do? I guess we have no choice. Alright, can we ask you to go? That's not cool. What if the base commander finds out? It'll be fine. All we do is go and make sure everything's up and running. Well, I hope you're alright. That's it, we're counting on you. Yes, sir! That feels like there's some poor translations there. Woohoo! Blow the place to smithereens! You know what? I never want to have to do that. Walking back and forth and talking to these people again. Then we go talk to you again. Come on, talk to me. No? Maybe I'm allowed in that door that I wasn't allowed now? Well, I'm not allowed past you. Maybe I'm allowed to interact with this now? That's still a no. What about the upstairs door? That feels like too much backtracking to me, but that's all I've got to go on. The maintenance team asked us to take their place with the inspection. Then I guess my shift's over. I'll call in my relief. Go ahead with the inspection. Another draw point. This must be the control panel. I'm not sure what to do. I'll just hit whatever. Hit buttons here and there. What a meaningfully different choice. Here goes nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe I should try again. Bang on it, percussive maintenance. Hit X repeatedly. Oh, sorry, square. Huh? The lights have gone out. Electrical system malfunction. Maintenance team, investigate immediately. We should get out of here. Okay. What's going on? Let's see if we can talk our way out. We just got here. We have no idea what's going on. We just saw you come out of there. It's a mess in there. There's no way we can fix it. Success? Who are you? Ah, damn it! Let's keep moving. Not bad, selfie. What, are we leaving now? Also, what about the other door? Can I convince the other door to open? The door doesn't say it's locked now, but it still doesn't let us go in. Can we leave now? Is turning off the power enough? No, there's still something more the game wants us to do, which it doesn't indicate. Are there any of those here, Crow? We've got Princess Welly and her pretend rebels, who are more incompetent than anything. We've got edgy main character man. I don't need friends. I'm gonna do everything myself. Could you lend us a hand? The power's down and we need help. I guess so. We've got Assassin Man who's all, I'm a really good assassin, and then when he has to actually shoot someone, I can't do it! It's too hard! You don't know how it feels, man! Hate them all. Hey you, haven't seen you around before. Fight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Go, Pyro. Go, Gardevoir. Go, Emolga. Magma Storm. You're all going down, he says as he falls to the ground dead. Pyroar has leveled up. This is an emergency. There are intruders. Eliminate at all costs. Let's just get away from here. Okay, we were told to leave. Maybe we failed? Maybe I failed the, like, I was meant to keep being stealthy and get stuff done? Go, Pyro! Magma Storm! We go through that door now? Interestingly, we can. Are the guys beating up bodies here? No, even though we specifically dragged them into that room and then beat them up, there are no beaten up bodies, so there's no continuity there. I want to get out. You've told me to get out, yet you won't let me use the door out. Fantastic. Well, let's save. Maybe we can work out what it actually wants us to do, as opposed to what it tells us it wants us to do. Maybe we can use the other door now? No. Maybe we can use the missile control computer now? I have no interest in fighting you. Ooh! You're a new thing. You might have new spells. No, you don't have new spells. Okay, Magma Storm, then Thunderbolt, then Dazzling Gleam. Go Emolga, Thunderbolt. Hey, Tails, mate. Yeah, it's been doing alright. The crappy game was not as crappy as I thought it would be, the one that we tried before this. So I was not as unpleasantly surprised as I was expecting to be. Pokemon have leveled up. Okay, can we fiddle with a computer now? No? But this way is now open. Work safely, mate. All systems a go, sir. Everything's set, sir. We've had some setbacks, but proceed as scheduled. We're behind, but prepare for the final launch phase. Roger, roger. Attention, this is the control room. We are entering the final phase of missile launch. Take your designated positions and prepare for launch. Bring it on! How dare you interfere with our plans? Maybe that was a bit too much. Well, what's done is done. Up yours! We're gonna screw up this plan of yours. Whoa. Check her language. Time for us to get serious. Do you have any spells we don't know? You do. Confusers. Do you have any spells we don't know? Do you have any spells we don't know? No. Okay, so we should kill one of you. And then engage in the extreme joy of slowly milking spells out of the other two. Are they from Garden? Captain, they're too strong! We might have to kill them a bit quicker, because it looks like they might have infinite use potions. Why would you haste an enemy? Ugh, confusion is just great. What if we cast Big Thunder on you? They're certainly making it unpleasant to try and milk them for the new spells. My men, how dare you! Go for the weak one! Draw failed. Reflect. Is that because Selfie has full spells? Yeah, it's probably because she has full spells. So I guess she should become the one doing heal while the other two do the milking. Looks like Zell might also have full. Oh, he has a slot. You should be able to work. Maybe he's just resistant? And we're getting bad luck on our draws? Oh no, everyone can do. Okay. Well then. Milking begins. We also need to know what other spell you have. Slow? Yeah, I do need more slows. And what about you? She also needs more slows. We need slows and reflex and confuse. That's so much stuff we need off these guys. Like, that's probably the whole episode's time, just trying to milk them. So many draw faileds. It's not that they're out of them, right? It's not that they're full. She's only got 8. What did the other one have? Because maybe it's quicker for us to... The only thing you have that we would want is Silence. And possibly Blizzard. We do need more Silences on Selfie. But not Blizzards. You need Silences. You also need silencers. We'll kill off... We'll milk the small one and kill the small one. Because the big one's got 2 things that we want. Actually, possibly 3. This is just such a... Yeah. I think the sensible way of doing it would be having that... There's like a bar that's maybe 4 or 5, and once you've done it 4 or 5 times, you have full draw on whatever you've been drawing, not having to do it like 50. I think we need to status cure Quistis, because somehow they have made themselves angry. Check how the silence yoinking is going. $30? Ay, ay, ay. Well, we're a third of the way there. Heal teacher back up. He's actually going to need 2 of those. Selfie needs 2. Oh, actually, no, only 1. Alright. He's probably at like 50 now. 50 yoinked silences. Need to check what Selfie's yoinked silence number is at. $60. There's 65. You're at about 70 now, maybe? $75 something? To heal yourself. Like 80. Like 90. No! I didn't get to yoink the new spells from them. No, you monster! Well, no full stack of reflex for us. We can at least have the confusers, unless teacher manages to murder this person as well. Which shouldn't happen because he does keep using potion, right? No! Come on! Ugh. Two potions, 4 girlfriend points, Pyroar and Gardevoir level up. Okay then, let's stop the missiles, blow the base to smithereens, and get out of here. We should be able to stop the missile launch from here. Let's split up and look. Have these people... No. I need to know if you've finished learning. Oh, you've still got 6 more points of learning to do. You've got 100 more points of learning to do. You've got 5 more points of learning to do. You've got 30-ish. And Alakazam has 10. Alright. I don't think it's this one. Maybe we go into the back room? Where are you going? We haven't searched a thing yet. Happy Final Fantasy Friday. It's National Chips Day. I don't know what you want me to do. I found it! Okay, you wanted me to talk to the others. Oh yeah, we're set, baby! All we need is to find the self-destruct mechanism. But the self-destruct mechanism for the base doesn't seem to be in here. Now can we go to the back room? Yes. Also, can we heal? No one else really needs healing. Can I tell everyone to do that? Put Cure at the top of the list? Thank you. Who only has 2 spells. This is the self-destruct mechanism. Let's see. Have it set for 10, 20, 30, or 40 minutes. Let's go with 20. Evacuate immediately. Why does it give us a choice there? Like, if we choose 40, is it going to take too long? And they'd fix it, and then we'd fail, maybe? It's not over yet. Lower times give you a better score at the end. Oh joy. What's that noise? It'd be pointless to go up now. There's got to be some type of control panel that changes the missile targets. We have to do something or it's all over. Okay, that control panel that we weren't allowed to use before, that said we needed a password. Do we suddenly magically know the password for no reason? No. No, I have no reason to fight you, friend. Well, actually we do, because we'd like to milk you of stuff, but we don't have time. your delicious spells. You won't be able to stop the missiles. The emergency door has been sealed. You can't go in. You should escape, or else you'll blow up with the base. We can't escape knowing that the missiles will be fired. I'm doing it for everyone. I'm gonna do this for my friend. Yeah, so it doesn't matter which option you pick. It looks like the voice line is the same anyway. The dialogue is the same anyway. I'm gonna accomplish this mission as a proud member of SEED. I admire you. Listen, let me help you. You can adjust the missile coordinates on that control panel. My ID card will let you log in. The password is Adia. Good luck. Okay, in his dying breath, he betrays everyone around him. Verification complete. E-D-E-A. ID number XT225W. Access granted. Logging in. Checking ID. Checking all systems. BIOS, memory, network, safety unit. Welcome to the HTMS. Set target? Can we make it target the sorceress lady? Yeah, I said set target, and then it just says authorization required. I mean, we already logged in. What do you want? What about set error ratio? Maximum error? Okay, upload this data. Exit? Is that it? Are we happy now? Simulation says... high accuracy, but high error? Is that all we needed to do? So it hasn't told us A, what we need to do, B, how we're meant to interact with that menu, and C, it's not letting us interact with that computer again. So I guess what's done is done. Can we talk to you again? No. Can we leave that way? No. Oh well, I guess time to find out if fiddling with one slider has saved the world. Somehow. Now are we allowed to leave? Yes. Except they've stolen all the cars. Does look nice. There's no way I'll let you out alive. It would be inexcusable to the sorceress, and I don't want to suffer her wrath. Are you ready? Are we allowed to run away? No, no running away allowed. Well, go Pyro. Go Emolga. Keep healing yourself, teacher lady. Thunderbolt. I guess we should also look if this thing has any new spells for us. It does. Draw failed. Try again. Try again. Stop. Well, we got some stops. I don't want to risk running out of time against the boss. Call 5 enough. At least we know what the spell is now. Killed 1/6 of it. Which is a little bit worrying for our timer. Okay, that's less worrying. You are our healer, because Gardevoir is crappy at attacking. Let's add this monster to the Pokédex. Pokédex says... BGH-251F2, named Ironclad for its defense capabilities. The main cannon is more powerful than XATM-092's Ray Bomb. 2/3 health left, weak against lightning, something, water, and immune to poison. Stand by for beam cannon! Let's just get out of here. We can't let them seize this MVR. Okay, we're healed enough that we can actually use Gardevoir as well. Not that it looks like a kind of target that cares about Gardevoir. Like, this doesn't look like it's a magic-using enemy. It looks like its attacks count as normal attacks. Gardevoir's whole thing is that it does silence. It murdered Emolga. Yeah. I don't know that that's worth the animation time. Keep attacking anyway! Pyroar lived through the Giga Cannon thing. Good job, Pyroar. I'd rather spend the Thundaras. Beat this boss. The timer's getting worryingly low. I can't stop it! What, Captain? Oh, that's surprising. I thought we'd blow off the other two thingamajigs before they died. Oh, hot, 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 hot! Time to draw for 90 seconds. No, I think we need to be out of the base before this timer goes off or we die, Decoy. I very much think we need to be out of this base before the timer gets up or we die. Weapons. Monjun. 4 Guardian Force action points. The timer's stopped. But it still won't let us out, which is definitely a choice. Maybe I need to walk the other side of the big dead thing? Where do you want me to go, game? No idea. Friggin' useless game. It doesn't want me going back in there. Are we locked in? Blobber will take care of the rest. It wanted us to go talk to our friends while standing next to the chicken wire fence. I wonder if he'll organize the garden festival. You can't count on Blobber for that. It's all over. I always thought about when this day would come. Living a life full of battles, I guess you could say I was prepared. But when I think this is really it pisses me off. Why did you choose us? Did he choose us because he knew this would happen? Blobber chose us because he believed in us, I'm sure of it. We can do it, that's what he thought when he made this team. They all die? Welly, hey, looks like everything's alright. It looks like they did it. Still, the missiles could be on their way. We have to report to the headmaster. And then Vama says... nothing. Find the headmaster! What's going on? Are they evacuating? Seize him! Kill him if you have to! Go! What? Hail, Amel. How long have we been going? Only an hour. Hour and a quarter, let's say. So, where is the principal of our frigging high school? What the hell is going on? Because everything's set in a bloody high school. You three, which side are you on? Huh? Answer the question. Are you with the Garden Master, or are you with Sid? I don't understand. Do you swear your allegiance to Garden Master Norg? I guess, for now? Alright, go find Sid. Members of his faction are protecting him. Kill them if they interfere. Not Norg. Can we make sure that Welly is equipped? But I don't think they're allowed to be. Yeah, we don't have enough Pokemon to give a Pokemon to Welly. Raijin. Hey, you're back! What's going on? I don't know. At first, they were saying something about rounding up the seeds, you know? Now everyone is either siding with the Garden Master or Headmaster, and there's fighting everywhere. It's disturbing. Disappointing for the Disciplinary Committee. All our work for nothing. Why are seeds being targeted, and where is the Headmaster? Is he safe? We have no idea. We'll see to him right away. It's important. Galbadian missiles are heading this way. What? We've got to get out of here! And she kicks him. Oh, geez, alright. We'll warn people about the missiles. This is no time to be fighting. You go look for the Headmaster. Caution! Yeah, the fighting is intense. And watch out for the Garden Master goons. Who do they support? The Headmaster or the Garden Master? Just like Fusion said, we're with Cypher. Always have and always will be. But he's a bad guy at the moment. He's serving the evil sorceress lady. Yeah, he's sided with the sorceress. Are you truly alright with that? At least the main character is having sensible thoughts. Now, if I was the principal, surely I would be at the top of the elevator. I want you to check the entire floor. Oh, he's somewhere on this floor, you say. Alright. Well, I guess we go around clockwise from where we start. Is he in this direction? Looks like Sid has some decent pawns. This is getting nowhere. Call the monsters. Let them handle it? Feels like it's just wasting time to help. Dr. Kadawaki. Oh my. Can you stand up? Why are you helping me? I'm with the Garden Master. Stop being ridiculous. I don't care whose side you're on. We need to take care of your wounds. Do you hear? The Headmaster isn't here, so get out of here. Hi, Blobber. Who are you? What? Oh man, it's me. We passed the exam together. I can't believe you forgot me. Jeez. It's just like you to forget people. Okay, so not this direction is the answer. Unless the Doctor is lying to us. Which I wouldn't put past the Doctor. Wasn't this the direction with the festival preparations? Yeah. Nothing looks damaged so far. Who's there? Which side are you on? I'm with the Headmaster's faction. That's what I thought. Who is this Garden Master anyway? Could you tell me where he is? You won't find him here. Have this. The Headmaster had most of the seeds evacuate. He said something about the true battle for seed is yet to come, and that now is not the time. Okay, so unless the principal is somehow hiding under the festival stage, looks like he's not in this direction either. It might also be set up in a way, it's a very seedy business, where it's wherever you check last, like you have to check all of the radial locations, and then whichever one you check last is where the principal is. Yes, Amel, we're telling everyone that we're on their side. We're a double agent. What's your problem? You haven't taken this area yet? Enough of this pretending? We're with the Headmaster. Another of Sid's followers die. No. It felt like this was the only way to actually continue forwards. Stall them. Do you have new spells for us? No. Oh, you do have Big Fire, though. I would like Big Fire. Bye, Vama! No experience. But we defeated the enemy! No experience. Thankfully, we have many Phoenix Downs. Bring back Vama. Heal Vama. We allowed the enemy to commit suicide. Thank you for the backup. If you're looking for the Headmaster, he isn't here. We've gathered here to make them believe that he is here. If they attacked us all at once, there's no way we could hold them off, even though we're seeds. The others are doing the same thing in other areas. Essentially, we're cutting them off. Brilliant idea, but it wasn't ours. Who came up with it? Zoo. She took charge immediately when this whole thing began. Okay, so not this direction either. It might also be that once you've checked all the things on this floor, the guy in front of the lift lets you go up. Another one of Sid's followers, prepare to die. But how did you know that I was... Why can't I just say I'm on your side? You have Caterpillar? You're siding with the Headmaster? Caterpillar... I do need more cures, so... I'm quite happy to sit here and stock up some cures. Or you do your best impression of the annoying lizard from, Rogue Galaxy by throwing your discus at people. We still need one more. And you still need one more. Oh, but the caterpillar made Welly angry, and then Welly killed the caterpillar. Alakazam levels up. Received. Weapons Monthly, April issue. Should I get some rest? Alright. We're just gonna have an 8-hour nap in the middle of this. Missiles are streaming towards the... What a ridiculous thing to let you do. Missiles are streaming towards this location. Yes, let's have an 8-hour rest. Good lord. Another one of Sid's followers die. What have you got? You have Weird Lizard Thing. Does Lizard Thing have a spell we don't have? This garden belongs to Norg. Maybe double. Yeah, we don't have doubles, so we should stock up on doubles. We also, how many blizzards and... Nah, you're full of all the basic elemental magics, so you only need the doubles. This enemy actually does a respectable amount of damage. 200 and a bit damage is not trivial. So 20, 19, 18, 17, we need to do about 17 more times. 16, 15-ish more times. $16 for you still. Now you're back to 15 like the other one. Let's say. $14. $13. $12. $11. $10. $9. $8. Oh. Double heal for Welly. 7. Sticks. Like 3 extra needed by Irvin, by Bomber, because he's been having very bad luck. Five. Four. Three. Harvest Moon Friday. There is a Harvest Moon WiiWare title that I was thinking we might do as part of the sort of WiiWare binge we've been doing. It was some sort of like... It didn't sound very Harvest Moony. It sounded like managing a shop or something. 3... Oh, you're not allowed anymore. Very well. Was there Story of... See, I forget what its name was, but there was a WiiWare Harvest Moon that... There's Magical Melody, Animal Parade, and Tree of Tranquility. And then My Little Shop is the one I'm thinking of. It doesn't sound very Harvest Moony. My Little Shop. Big Heel. Big heal. Now, because I was looking that up, I didn't actually notice if Alakazam did good damage or not, so I'm gonna have to do that again. Alakazam, Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's actually good damage. Ridiculously, yes. And there's no way to skip it or turn it off, Super Cheese. None at all. I mean, it's longer than Pyro's, which is the one that we do most often. Goodbye, Lizard Man. Six Guardian Force points. We need to use a revive on Vomar. We need to heal Vomar. Supposedly the PC version had something that you could skip them or something, but that's not the original release, so... What the? It was just a hologram. Pretty cool, huh? Take this, it could come in handy. As you can see, the bloody principal isn't here either. We could also check how many of the doubles we actually ended up being able to yoink. 100 for you, and 69 for Vomar. Over here, she's one of the headmaster's seeds. The junior classmen are with her. Don't let them escape. We go back into the place where we were told we would have to fight a dinosaur, and we never did. The game lied to us. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fight too. This should be interesting. Ugh! I'm not training every day for nothing. Come on, you little... Help? No, we've got to help the children. You'll have to get past me first. Another of Sid's followers die. We really, really, really need to find Welly a Pokemon. Oh, the dinosaur that we were told we'd have to fight before and never did. Those opposed to Norg must die. Sadly, it doesn't look like it has a, good boy rush! 100 damage, what a useless special! The dino is just a random encounter to murder, but it says the game told us that we should fight it, Crow, right? The game was explicitly telling us that we should go fight it. Dinosaur seems especially weak to Blizzard. What about Shadow Bowl? Shadow Ball is also pretty bloody good. Discus, go! Ultimate Frisbee attack. Ultimate Frisbee attack. Go, Frostlass, Blizzard! Ultimate Frisbee attack! Ultimate Frisbee attack! Alakazam! Shadow Ball! Frostlass, go! Use Blizzard! Bye, Dino! Dino Bone. 10, girlfriend. Guardian Force level up points. Frostlass levels up. Alakazam has learnt extra health. Can we tell Alakazam to learn new thing? Even more health? More health or more damage? No, I think more damage at the moment. And what about the others? Emolga has almost finished learning more damage. And Frostlass is barely a third of the way through extra damage / health. Thanks, say the children. Blizzard? No one needs Blizzard. Oh, thank God, a save point. I've been very worried that the game would kill us and we'd have to go all the way back to before the fight against the boss in the military base. There's an invisible wall here. We can't walk further that way. Because of course not. So it doesn't seem like anyone is here either. What's taking so long? Hurry up! Another one of Sid's followers, prepare to die. He has the plant that gently pats you. Face the wrath of this monster. Ultimate Frisbee attack. Sleep in silence. How are we doing for both of those? Both of those are less than half. For you, they are both full. So you can attack like normal. Ultimate Frisbee! Oh, we killed Plant already. Do. We don't get to milk Plant for all of its delicious silences. Frostlass has leveled up. Please, have this. Remedy. I'm doing my best, just like everyone else. The headmaster? He's not here. Thanks for your help, but that means the headmaster is nowhere? Because we've been to all the locations now, haven't we? Or is there one more clockwise location? No, that's everything. But now, cutscene. Zoo. We talk to you now? Yes, guard in front of the door is gone. She went up? Back into the waiting room? No, we're not allowed in the waiting room. Whose side are you on? Neither. We have urgent news. We need to see the headmaster. I'm listening. Galbadian missiles are heading this way. Alright, I'll inform him right away. Where is he? In his office. We made it look like he's hiding, but he's been there all along. Follow me. Where have you gone? There is no inter-screen. Maybe we're allowed to go through that door now? Not that I can tell. He's waiting for you. I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. I'll go tell everyone else to evacuate. Sir. The zoo has told me about the missiles. The intercom is down, so we can't announce the order to evacuate. Zhu, Raijin, and Fujin have taken care of that. I want you to assist them and then evacuate. But I have a lot to report. You can tell me later. You might be dead later. Do you have a problem with that? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, sir? I'm going to stay here. Yes, we have Robin Williams. And see this to the end. After all, this place is my home. You can't! Come with us, please. You could always rebuild. I don't think that's a good idea. You can rest assured I'm just going to try something. There may still be a way to save Garden. Against missiles? How? We talk to you again. I'm too old for this. I'd like to handle whatever it is that you're planning. And why is that? Because you might screw up! Because I want to do more than announce the evacuation. Because this is important to me. Because I want to find out your plan. Because this is my home. I have so many reasons. Do they really matter? My feelings have nothing to do with it. Haha, Quistis was right. You do have a hard time expressing your feelings. What's this? Why am I being judged? Please tell us your plan. This building used to be a shelter before it was remodeled into the garden. Use the key to open the lock on the elevator. It will give you access to the medical doctor department level. Rumor has it that further below the medical doctor level there is some kind of control system. It was used when this place was still a shelter. I've never seen it, and I have no idea what it does. All I know is that it was used for the shelter. It might prove effective against the missiles. That's what I'm betting on. Sounds far-fetched, but I guess that it's better than nothing. I understand. We'll find the control system and check it out. Good luck to all of you. Okay, so you say go back to the elevator, and the elevator will take us deep underground to some medical doctors. Meanwhile, the missiles streak their way towards us. Exclamation mark, question mark. It's just an elevator. There's always a way out. It's not responding. There's no way I'm going to... What? Get stuck in here. All right, Blobber. No one's been here for a while, so be careful. Heads up everyone else's butts. No space between each other whilst climbing down the ladder. Floor hatches on an elevator seem unsafe. An oil stratum. Watch for enemies weak against fire. If you junction fire element magic, battles could be easier. We have an elemental attack ability? I'm going to say no. Because I don't think we do. The abilities we have are convert magic into... or convert items into fire or water. I could check that no one has the ability to junction an attack. But no, you can't junction any attacky things. You aren't even allowed a Pokemon because we don't have enough Pokemon. You aren't allowed to junction anything to your attacks. Fire is slightly better for Spirit than Thunder was for some reason. Yeah, you're not allowed to junction anything to your attacks either. Heads up everyone else's butts. Dog cannon cannot be denied. Welly will climb the elevator as fast as she wants. To open the valve, hit square repeatedly after this message. What? What? Also, why has the controller decided it doesn't exist? No, it really hates us. Then two of us come? Wait, was it that we needed to work as a team? Is that the lesson that we were meant to be being taught? Yes, apparently. But yeah, I don't get why that's stopped. Well, we can just turn it off for the moment, if it's going to be stupid. It was working earlier. We can't actually walk towards the thing that has opened up? Ah, okay. It's opened up this so we can walk... so that we can stick our heads up each other's butts even more. There's a yoink point. A dead end? We'll have to climb up again? So, like, where does it go? It looks like it's connected to that room. So, Blobber, now what? I have to decide. I'll check it out? Yeah, I'll go check it out. You two wait here. Certainly not sending Welly alone to do anything when they don't have a Pokemon. Yes, we have Alakazam, and Alakazam has Super Repel. Alakazam has learnt Encounter None. which for all that defeating them was horrendously painful, was overall good advice from Fish Lips. I should have just tempered there as soon as you get it, do it, with maybe go buy some stuff for the fight beforehand. The path up ahead collapsed after the collision. There's no way I can get down. Well, what else do you want me to do then? It looks like I'll have to use this ladder. Sure. Are you okay? Yes. That was close. Oh, geez, that was close, eh? It was. No more time to be relieved. The missiles could be on the way. But you haven't told me where you want me to go now, game. Right? Before it was that we want you to go up the new ladder. And now what does it want? It hasn't told us. Friggin' useless game. We don't interact with the blinking light. It looks to me like there are holes in the wall here, but there just aren't. Maybe we're done? If there's a door, I don't see it. And the game should have what they had in the previous game, where when you press shift, it highlights all the entry and exit points of your current screen to make these often poorly indicated scenes easier to navigate. I don't know why they've gotten rid of that feature. It was a good quality of life feature, and they've removed it for no obvious reason. All we can do is turn vibration on or off. Also, still no save point. No, it doesn't look like we can go any further back. It won't let us back around to the high ground ladder. So, presumably there's something that I've missed. You can literally overlap each other while climbing the ladder. That's stupid. 3 of you can occupy the same space on the ladder. Is that a door? There doesn't seem to be anything else to interact with here, Amel. So if something here is a door, it's beyond me. But I tried interacting with the blinking light before and it didn't do anything. Why does it suddenly do something? Stupid, overly picky interaction zone. Alright, and a save point, and then we are freed of the horror of this game for another week. Alright, what did we think of this week? Okay, so for some reason the military base has a self-destruct. I'd be more inclined to believe that we, like, set off one of the missiles that was not yet deployed to the tubes. That would make more sense. Why you would have a self-destruct on your military base is a bit silly. Single spy can come in and press the button to make everything explode. Or, like, foreign government that manages to connect to your computer network can do the same. Seems very stupid. Similarly, the find the president instead of just tell everyone, yo, there's missiles on the way. How about we leave because of the impending we're all going to be blown up by missiles? At least we finally found about the dinosaur in the training area that we were promised back when we went there the first time. He probably would have smacked the shit out of us if we had have actually gone there when it was like 10 levels earlier or whatever. If we had have encountered him, but at the time the game lied to us. And we had very annoying fight against minions in the military base that didn't let us maximum yoinkle the new spells because they cast confusion on us, and then in our confusion we cast enrage on ourselves. And then the next boss, who was a walkie machine spidery thing where we only had to blow up 4 of its 6 little backpack bubble things, even though there were 6 of them, which feels like it really denied what you're supposed to do, right? If there's 6 of them and you're blowing them up and they're like, oh no, they're blowing them up. What about the others? It's okay, we can survive with only 5, with only 4, with only 3, and then you blow it up 1 more and it does the whole thing instead of making you go all the way to 0. Just setting up false expectations. Boo, hiss, boo, hiss. About the only nice thing was our character having some fairly sensible thoughts about, like, why are we doing this rather than dealing with the missiles. It didn't explain to us how the supposedly, like, make the missiles that are already being launched point at places that aren't the garden. They didn't teach us anything about that and what we needed to do, or whether it would have any effect on what's coming up. That was pretty terrible. As always, though, the cutscenes have been really high quality and the music has been high quality. So, story, blah. Gameplay, blah, 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 blah. Super slow and painful and boring. Gameplay, but good cutscenes and good music is all we can say. Join us for more next week, and we'll find out whether the missiles are gonna blow us all up here, whether they actually blew up other friend with the self-destruct, and the other group with the self-destruct base. We can only hope so. And if the principal is blown up as well, maybe we save everyone except the principal, maybe the principal goes all Titanic and go down with the building. Peace for now, though. Alright. I think that it's a nice warm day outside, which it is, and that rather than doing any more at the moment, I'm gonna go lie in the sun, pat doggo, and do some reading, I think. That sounds good. What will we be back with in the evening? Probably some more WiiWare stuff. Things I wanted to look at. Other than that horrible driving game. There's something that looks like it's a Tetris puzzle game. There's Save the Furries for the Wii. We can only imagine what that's about. The other Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the one that precedes the one that we just played, and Hercules Chariot Racing. All of these interest me in various ways, so they'll probably check out one or two of those this evening. For now, though, peace everyone. Cheers for hanging out. Have a lovely morning, noon, or night.